everybody, welcome back to the video. This is time to back in y'all with another amazing video here today on the channel. I'm not gonna try and make this video super long, so I'm gonna get straight into the meat, into the juice, right, that you probably clicked on this video for. And today I am talking about the new systems for the Call of Duty store. Now, I probably clickbait this title a little bit, but I really want to talk about the supply drop system versus the new system that we have now, which is just outright spending ridiculous amounts of money for the bundles in the store. Really want to talk about, guys, about is that I miss a supply drop system, is that I just miss the overall sense of, appreciation and feel for it. I mean, to be honest, we all hated the idea of supply drops and, eventually the amount of paid to win aspects that came into it just by getting the new weapons, in the damn supply drops. But at the end of the day, it kind of still is that, because we still have to grind out for hours to get the guns in the battle pass anyway, and or grind a couple matches to get the guns through, challenges. For example, the new one is get like 25 double kills with marksman rifles to get the new marksman rifle in Modern Warfare 2. And at the end of the day, that still takes time, and that's still time that you would have spent playing the game to get a credit or supply drop credits, or even supply drops in general, depending on which game you're talking about, to get the new guns. So at the end of the day, I don't think really much has changed when it comes to paid to win aspects. And also now you can really just outright buy a bundle in the store to get the gun unlocked anyway. So at the end of the day, they're kind of double dipping now in terms of time and money. So I mean, at the end of the day, nothing has really changed when it comes to the business model. Just how it's marketed and the upfront way of looking at it has changed, but not the overall aspects. I really want to say that I think the best systems, if they were just to have supply drops, and stuff that you can buy in the store, was the Black Ops 4 end of its life cycle. So if you guys don't know, Black Ops 4, when the next Call of Duty game come out, Black Ops 4 released an update into the game where any supply drops, or well, they weren't called supply drops, they were called crates or cases that you would get just by playing the game and or doing challenges in multiplayer, in zombies, or in blackout, or even in ranked gameplay, that it would give you the option to buy the bundles in the store with those supply cases. For example, a standard operator skin is about 30 supply cases. A weapon skin with other couple cool things is anywhere from 45 to 55 cases. And all honestly, that kind of does sound like a lot, when you think of it like over, like retrospective. But you got to think, you'd have, for example, let's take one day. So you'd have a daily challenge that you would get every day, that would reset every 24 hours. Then you'd have the tier skip that you could also get just by playing a match in multiplayer, or winning, something like that. Then you'd have two other contracts that you could do that could give you anywhere from 1 to 2 supply cases, depending on the challenge. And then you'd also have, over time, by playing matches, you'd also get supply cases that way. So I'm gonna say that you're gonna get 4. You're gonna get 2 from just playing and doing the daily challenges, and I'm gonna say you're gonna get obviously always get 1 daily challenge or 1 contract every day that gives you 2 supply cases. So that's already 4 right there, and then we're gonna do just another single one, so that's 5. And it usually takes around 1 to 2 games to 3 games, depending on your time played and which game modes you play, to get a case. So I'm gonna say you're gonna get 6 total, and about an average of let's say 1 to 2 hour playtime average for your daily players. So that's 6 supply drops a day. I mean, honestly, that's not that many days. I mean, that's 5 days to get a 30, and that's about average of 7 a week, 8-9 days to get one for the 45 or 50 cases grind. And that's also if you just only play multiplayer. These daily contracts also go into blackout, ranked, and zombies. So if you really wanted to grind it all out and play a little bit in multiplayer, then do it again in blackout, and do it again in zombies, and then do it again in ranked play, and also in battle and blackout and in ranked play, you're also earning your normal supply case rate as well. In zombies you don't, but in black and the other game modes you do. So you're you can honestly unlock like easily like 10 cases in a day. If you know, maybe actually probably more closer to 12 to 15 in a day on average, you know, in general. So it's not that hard to unlock cases and in Black Ops 4 in general, and I think it was a great way because also it made them be able to, also people who wanted to just avoid the grind to spend a couple of COD points because they were cheap. They're like 800 COD points for a skin, and instead of these freaking, you know, 12,000 COD points for a fucking weapon brute, like 2 weapon blueprints and an emblem. It's fucking, the prices are ridiculous now. I mean, and if you even want to go back to an even way better system that they can even make better now, is the old school Modern Warfare Remastered and Call of Duty World War II systems, where you would get credits by opening the supply drops, and you could earn these supply drops relatively easy or just buy them out. And you know, and then you could also get them from completing daily challenges, contracts, stuff like that. And you could use these credits that you'd get to buy these things you want in the sections and even get more exclusive items. Of course, the higher the rarity or whatever, you know, increase how many credits it was. And some of them get ridiculously amount in credits, but honestly, getting credits is not that hard. I mean, I can pretty much guarantee you're probably going to get on your average day play of playing these games at least 1,000 credits a day, if not more. But I'm just going to say 1,000 credits. And if you really want to go out crazy and buy some of these ridiculous credits, that's maybe 7 to 10 days. About the same average for Black Ops 4. But if you really do think about it, sometimes, you know, that's not that much time and or hours. I mean, a lot of people who play Call of Duty and, you know, do these events, you know, that happen about every other month or so, spend upwards to, I've seen people spend 3 to 4 hours. I mean, even myself now, like when I do events, I spend playing with my buddy for like 3 to 4 hours without even realizing it, and I get a bunch of stuff or complete challenges or whatever. I get pretty high. I mean, I played for, I think it was 2 hours a couple days ago, and I honestly got the weapon classes challenge, or the weapon challenge for the camos for Modern Warfare 2 2022 Electric Boogaloo. I got half, 3/4 of the way done with SMGs, and I'm done with pistols. So I'm gonna start working on my launchers, complete my SMGs today when I'm recording this video, and honestly, I'll probably maybe even get both of them done depending on which maps I get and just how lucky I get on it. I average around 9 to 10 headshots a game, so it's probably going to take me 3 to 4 games to complete the SMG headshot challenges, and it's going to take me probably 5 to 6 games to do the launcher challenge if I just focus on launchers only, that game mode or that game, which usually I don't, because you only get like 2-3 rocket launcher shots, you know. So on average, I still have to use my SMG anyway. So this is probably going to take me a few matches to get it. But if I play shipment or anything like that, I can get lucky and just get a bunch of double kills or even sometimes a triple kill. That's very rare though. And honestly, like I said, you know, honestly, it's just really all up down, you know, to how much you play the game. And I honestly miss this system a lot more, you know. Now that I think about it, I think that we were all wrong about supply drops, because honestly, they give us still anyway a bunch of cool items in the supply drops that you would get inadvertently by opening up supply drops to get the stuff that you did wanted, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, it wasn't like we didn't like supply drops. I just think we didn't like how ridiculous the supply drops were going in terms of cost, and you know, people would just spend so much money, you know, to get the new weapons and stuff like that. And honestly, at the end of the day, if you think about it now, it's just as bad, or if not worse. I mean, it still takes them out the same amount of time. It's still, you know, people can still outright just buy them by blowing $20 to $25 here and there. It's just ridiculous, man. I think that honestly, I think I'd either want the Black Ops 4, you know, system back that they had at the end of its life cycle, or even hell, just port over the, you know, Call of Duty World War II system that Sledgehammer had. I mean, that was also a great system as well. I don't know, man. It's just kind of disappointing, you know, when all these, you know, cool stuff happen, and you know, it's just that it just doesn't really work out the way that it intended. And I'm not gonna say that outright spending money in the store is cool. It's just that when they implemented that system, it took out so many other rewarding factors and all these events that we would do to get free, you know, crates or free event items, you know, for free for just playing the game. It took away all these events, and now they just put them behind a $24 paywall or a $20 paywall, and it's not fun anymore just doing that, because now you're just blowing money away for stuff that you could have earned in previous games. Like, for example, in the last video, I talked about the shock and awe event not being the same as it used to be in World War II. And during World War II, they had, weapon skins, and even hell, there were even new weapons. The only way you could get them is through the event. And then later on, of course, they released, the weapon without the leprechaun, themed on it and stuff like that. But still, it was a way to get new guns, new, character skins, calling cards, emblems, and there was challenges to the event to unlock supply drop crates that would give you a guaranteed item from the event. So it wasn't like they just left you completely up in the dark and to just random, loot system. And they honestly did at least give you the chance to get an item from the season, every crate that you unlocked. And it's just disappointing now that we don't have that, today, and now it's just a paywall. So I don't know. Tell me, the guys in the comment section below of this video, which thing you would like to have back. If you'd like to have the Black Ops 4s, Call of Duty World War 2s, or even the system that we have now, that we've had for the past 4 to 5 years now. 5 years now, actually. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, actually 4 years. I'm wrong. I can't do math apparently. So tell me which comments, which version of the COD Points and or system that you like in the comment section below. And if you are new to the channel, please click the like button down below if you did enjoy the video, and click that subscribe button and click the notification icon to get notified whenever I go live, post a video, or I post a short, guys. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace out.